Audio contamination?
We just got mics.
I know. We got mics. They prefer to go to by Michelle, but it's my bad. Yeah. All right.
However they choose to self-identify.
Exactly. We don't judge here. We prosecute. And that was our intro.
Yeah, I guess that is our intro.
Left lane clear. Right lane clear. The red flags are up. Range is hot. You're listening to Downrange Podcast.
All right. Welcome to another episode of Downrange. What do we got for us this time?
Episode 3. Well, let's see. I think our topic today is you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose.
I mean, depends on... I'm not going to go into the medical details, but...
I suppose in theory you could. So one of the things that's really important to talk about with these is the fact that the friends you choose for yourself are a large part of how you wind up dealing with the stress that you're dealing with. Mm-hmm. A lot of my best stories are often with people who I probably shouldn't have been around, but present company excluded.
We haven't done anything that stupid yet. I mean, we've done some stupid stuff, but we haven't done anything that might end up on YouTube other than this. But different thing. Like, we don't have any police records.
Clean record. But the friends you choose for yourself are the ones that you're going to be able to rely on. These are the ones you're going to be able to go to when things get rough. And it's important for you to be able to have these people in your life that you feel you can go to. It's important for you to have friends that are approachable and able to have the tough discussions.
Yeah. Or be able to, like, when you're just sitting there zoned out together, sitting in the chair or around the campfire in front of the TV, watching whatever or doing whatever, you just like bring up the topic out of the blue and you're like, all right, cool, we'll talk about this.
All right, guess we're going into this. But it's important for you to be able to have the discussions and to be able to feel comfortable with somebody, especially as a veteran. We've talked in previous episodes how we don't necessarily always know how to talk about things. We don't know how to discuss the things that we've done. We don't know how to discuss the things that we've seen. And a large part of that also comes down to, if I say this to this person, how is this person going to react to it? If I talk to my wife about the stuff I saw on deployment, how is she going to react? Is she going to treat me differently to hear the stuff that happened? And so picking your friends that you can have these discussions with, picking the friends that you can, hey, dude, it was really messed up, the things that I saw, and I have to say it to somebody.
It's hard to find those people, and put simply, some of these people are the people that you can call any time of night. I think I've said this before, maybe not, I don't know.
Yeah.
I say it often to all the other people I know and hang out with. That these are the people that at 1:32 in the morning, like, hey, sorry to wake you up and everything, but I needed somebody to talk to, and you said that you have permission if it's an emergency. Like, okay, cool. And I've been that person a few times that, like, at 1:30 in the morning, hey, yeah, I'm here for you. What you need? Do you need me to come get you? I got $1,000 in the bank account right now that I can spare. Do you need me to bail you out? No? All right, cool. What you need? All right, cool. Give me time. Give me 5 minutes to get some pants on and coffee, and I'll be right there for you.
Yeah. So like one of the things that we have in the military, it is this sort of like, I don't want to say expectation of camaraderie, but like it's kind of
More
in
Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome. But it definitely has the feelings of like, it's in our core values, it's in our beliefs to be there for each other and to be the support system for one another, because nobody else is going to know what happened more than the people who've been through it.
Yeah, I mean, I think basically putting it, it's like some of these people that you do this with are people that you're not going to necessarily send a Christmas card to, but they're definitely going to be those people like you call up and they're like, all right, do I need to grab the beer or grab the shovel?
Yep.
Beer or shovel? You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Beer shovel people. Those are the ones that you need. But I mean, there's such a powerful connection in the vulnerability to and between people. There's a comfort in knowing that you can be weak around somebody. Healthy friend groups are centered around trust, respect, authenticity, loyalty, and especially the no judgment. Like the no judgment part, like, is huge for some of the stuff that we as veterans deal with on a day-to-day basis. Like just knowing that I can talk about the terrible things that we might have seen during our time in service,
or things that were going through our heads at the time, and you can hash out why you were feeling that way, or like, hey, what was going on? Why are you thinking like that right now? What's going on?
And like one of the things that I struggle with a lot with the military, and I believe I've said it on this podcast before, but I never got a chance to deploy. So there's a whole lot of things that I haven't had the experience that other vets have. But like, even I noticed the certain level of having to dehumanize your enemy and what that does when you come back home. Like the ability to completely dehumanize somebody else in order to do the things that have to be done, it does things.
Yeah. I mean, I've ran into that more on the EMS side of things than anywhere else. Like, shit's hitting the fan and trying to get somebody out of this vehicle that just took a nosedive off of the overpass. You're like, all right, cool. I hear you screaming and everything. I'm in here with you. So, I got my buddies trying to crack this vehicle open so that way we can get you out and taken care of. But
it's like,
I gotta deal with this thing that's leaking out of you real quick before I can address you screaming at me.
Yep, it's a weird mindset to get, and I haven't gotten it anywhere near the same way that other people who've deployed did. But even I will sit there, like when I had when I worked security at a casino, it was this moments of like, dude, I understand you're going through terrible times, but there's rules that have to be followed. I can't help you. The ability to walk out and just have that. But like, I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent there. We do that. But one of the things we have, like what I was saying about the friend groups, really thrive on the trust, respect, vulnerability, no judgment, loyalty. If that sounds familiar to you as a veteran, it's because they're literally in our code of service. The DoD is like duty, integrity, ethics, honor, courage, and loyalty.
Army is loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. There used to be leadership in there. That kind of went out the window a few times, but
Navy's honor, courage, commitment to build the foundation of trust and leadership upon which our strength is based and victory is achieved.
Marine Corps, honor, courage, and commitment.
Air Force is integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. And then I guess we get to Coast Guard. Guys, you know we love you, but we have to pick on you a little bit.
We don't pick on you as much anymore because we got Space Force for that.
Now we got another little brother to pick on.
Yeah.
But they are loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. Guys, you literally just ripped off everybody else.
No, they stole that from the Army. You're welcome for the hand-me-down.
But like, you notice any similarities between the stuff that makes a good friend group and the stuff that is instilled in us in our codes of service? And it's the same thing. Guys, we're literally, it may be Stockholm Syndrome, but we are literally
Bonded through trauma.
We are literally supposed to be able to be there for each other in the same way that a friend group is supposed to be there for each other. We have all this possibility of connection, so we need to start using it more. We need to use it at all.
Military one source is a hell of a thing, by the way. Just so you know. A little tricky to navigate, but there's people out there that can help you navigate that.
So there was a Harvard study done not too long ago that surveyed like 3,000 people. In this survey, they found that people who went out and did things together, went bowling, went to the golf course, went and watched football games, went to the bar with each other, went on vacation with each other. Anything. These groups that went and did these things together wound up living over 2.5 years longer than the people who sat at home without friends.
Now that's you don't necessarily have to go out in nowadays. I mean, I think I've said before that I've had a couple buddies through online gaming and everything that we like scheduled a time that we were going to do raids and everything. So we were sitting there talking, chatting, BSing, trying to cut down on my swearing.
I'm sure the censors appreciate that.
Yeah. We're not monetized yet, but you know.
And don't want to lose it now.
Anyway, we had set up times like, hey, I'm free out this time on this date. Let's go ahead and do this raid. All right, cool. Hey, throughout the week, I found this person. Let's to raid. They're on right now. Let me see if I can pull them in. And next thing you know, you're setting up regular week times, and you like block off a portion of your week just specifically to talk with these people, even if you're not doing raids.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're sitting at home, but you know,
you're still connected with somebody.
Yeah, I mean, and then like after you get done with the raids and everything, some people go to bed and everything. You just sit there and talk with them and everything. And I've said before, I had one person call me up through Facebook Messenger, and I talked with them from like 5:30 in the morning to 8:30 in the morning because they were just wound up in a bad way in their headspace and everything, and just talked with them for a bit.
Yeah.
So, you know, hey.
I mean, it's so important for us to be able to connect like this to each other, for each other. There's an island in Greece, Ikaria. Ikaria.
Okay.
It is it's a UNESCO heritage site. It is one of the few, like 5 blue zones on the planet.
Blue zone? For those of us who don't do the international geography thing.
So blue zones are areas of the world that are basically pockets, and I'm sure I'm doing this wrong, and I'll insert a picture somewhere here explaining the true meaning of blue zone. But a blue zone's basically where the people on average live longer and have a better life experience, not even expectancy, than other places on the world. Ikaria, Greece, had a survey because we love surveys around here. They had a survey done. 60% of men aged 65 to 100 were still having sex multiple times a month. So, to go into why I'm bringing up Icaria, Icaria is such a small, isolated island that the people live in multi-generational houses. They have, when one person gets married, the whole village of it, or the whole island comes to the wedding. Everybody celebrates everybody's victories. Everybody mourns everybody's tragedies. Everybody is there for each other. And as a result, people are living longer. You've got the multi-generational houses. You've got there are store owners still operating their stores at 98 years old. At 98 years old, they are still have the mental acuity to be able to run a storefront. I'm sure they've got helpers in there too,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
like,
that's just not what it used to be at 98 versus 28.
even still, just the fact that they're still out there doing something at 98 is amazing. And then you get into having sex at anywhere from 65 to 100, and it's like, oh, if anything, I hope that was a good illustration of why we need to connect to each other and to have this sort of bond. And it feels so weak to say connection, but connection to another person.
Our just friend group and everything, so that way we can, help lift each other up. And
find the people who celebrate your achievements, who mourn your losses. Find those people who you want to have at your wedding. Find the people who
been in a few weddings.
See? Just find people desperately. I beg you to find people who you can talk to.
Oh yeah, find people you can talk to. There's certain people that I talk to about certain topics and everything. So, and others that I don't talk about the same subject because, diverse friend groups. But it's how I've been getting along, and it's how most people get along. I mean,
compartmentalization is something they teach us in the military.
I can't remember if I said it in one of our previous episodes, but there's like 3 or 4 B's I think it's 3 B's that you can share almost anything with. Your bartender, your barber, best bro.
Yep.
Or best bud. I say bro in a gender neutral term because bro.
Bro and dude are gender neutral terms.
Like bro. Your best bro.
A he can be a bro, a she can be a bro, a they can be a bro.
And any pronoun in between.
Somewhere in the category of the ever-growing tree of pronouns.
Again, we don't judge.
No judgment.
No judgment.
But
be the best you that you can be. That's all we ask for.
It's the only you can be. But I guess in closing for this, you need to be able to find your friends. You need to be able to find the people that you can connect to. And you need to be able to desperately cling to them. Once you have these people that you can talk to,
you don't really need to desperately cling to them. I mean, you just know that they're there, and they're your port in a storm, basically.
Fair enough. Fair.
Now, the people that you become friends with in basic training and all that, those are the people you try to desperately cling to because, like the rats in the storm or whatever, they all float together like, hey, let's save each other. We're all scared.
I have a lot of you still on Facebook, so hopefully you're watching this.
Oh yeah. I have a couple on Facebook and everything. It's kind of wax and wanes with contact and everything, but they're there. I figure that some of them, I'm going on a tangent here, but I'll be quick-ish about it. Some of them I can be like, hey, I'm going to be in your state area. around this time. Would you be up for either let me couch surf for a day or two or doing something? And then I'll go ahead and book the flight.
Speaking of being in an area at a certain time, it is official. We are going to be at the Veterans Village Veterans Day weekend in Branson.
When is that again?
That should be November 5th.
Okay,
I believe,
so Veterans Day.
Veterans
Day weekend.
I believe our segment is on that Thursday.
Thursday?
Uh,
I'd have to take off for that.
I'll add stuff as soon as I have it, or we'll talk about it in later, episodes, obviously. But we are going to be there, and if you would like to see us, come to the Veterans Village in Branson. Guys, we just wanted to leave you with a thing of thank you for watching. It really does mean the world to us that you're watching, listening in on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Or wherever. And, hopefully we will be getting some downrange merch out there.
Hopefully here soon. I know we're going to be streaming out on 90.5 KGSP.
KGSP? What's KGSP? Where?
Parkville, but you can listen online. I think it's like kgsp.park university or park.edu.
Link in the description.
I'll put it somewhere.
Put it in the video or down below in the thing with the thing.
And the other thing. But guys, again, thank you for watching. And
remember, if you're new to this, like and subscribe. If you're coming back to this, hit that like button because it spreads out the almighty algorithms.
And leave a comment for us.
Yeah, if you want to try and join us on the show or have something you want to talk about, let us know. Or if you yourself are a veteran, a veteran-owned business, either hit us up. We'll spread the word. I mean, especially if you're in the Kansas City metro area. Hit us up. We'd love to find you and everything. Because, again, we help you. You let us know what you want. We'll help you out, and vice versa. It's what we do. But anyway, I think
that's good.
Yeah. Again, like, subscribe. Find us on our various platforms.
Links in the description below.
Take care.